Hey everybody, Crowdcast with you tonight. Oh boy, I had a really interesting, fun day. Um, Wanted to do a little book promoting, and Tori Brett, who I'll tag in this. Uh, Sorry, Tori, you're probably going to get a lot of hell for it, but there we go. Uh, Seems to be the thing these days. Let's go after people. So Tori is a really cool TikToker and maker, and so her and I went to Colleton County to the Colleton County Courthouse. I called them. You can go take a tour anytime you want, as long as court's not in session. You can take a tour. We got to see where the jury hung out when they were outside. They walked us in, showed us where Alec walked in every day, took us down into the basement where the Alec's holding cell was. I got pictures I'll show you later on. We were in the holding cell. We went upstairs where the jury room was. We were in the jury room. We were on the witness stand. I was at the defense table, um, everywhere. And had a great talk with a really nice, I guess, bailiff. He works for Becky Hill, so he's not a technical sheriff kind of bailiff. But great time there. We did a live today. Some of you were there. Did it live. For fun. It was a little warm today. It was a little loud in Walterboro, but it was a beautiful day. Then we left and went to Moselle. Ooh, went to Moselle. What did we do when we were at Moselle? We did an experiment, and I wanted Tori to see for herself. I think I called her Erin today. Tori, if I called you Erin, I'm sorry. I don't know. It was on my brain. Tori, I wanted Tori to see for herself. So we went out to Moselle. I showed her the front gate. I showed her where Maggie's phone was dropped. Showed her the back gate. We stayed on the road. We didn't go onto the property, and we did some timing tests. So I have said two killers. 9:05:44 is when killer number Paul's killer was picked up. That's when the backlight went on. When you picked up the phone, he threw the guns in the back of the truck, picked up her phone, hopped in. From where they are, and this is what was interesting. Tori's like, I can't believe the dog kennels are this close to the road. Yeah, the dog kennels are this close to the road. And it took them all of 15 seconds from 9:05:44. Follow me on this one, because this is down to the second. 9:05:44, her backlight goes on. Um, they get to Moselle Road at 9:06. Okay, 9:06 on the dot. 9:06. Now, in my car, I backed up a little bit so I could have a little momentum by the time I hit the back entrance. But when I hit the back entrance, what I did was accelerate. And in about 15 seconds, even a little bit before, cars going fast, that is when Alec is outside. He's standing outside the main gate and he calls Maggie. He calls her at 9:06:14, which is right about the time the killers were driving right by the main gate. That's what he's like. I thought I heard him coming up. So he hangs up. Then he's like, well, that's not them. So he calls her back at 9:06:15. Okay. Now you got to imagine the killers are in the truck driving past the main gate of Moselle, and Alec now has called them twice. So at 9:06:20, the phone goes sideways, and at 9:06:30, her phone goes out the window. And when Tori and I did it from the back of Moselle, the back entrance of Moselle, I think it was 29 seconds, 31 seconds, and it might have been 30 right on the dot. Um, and my variable speed, I was off by a second. Um, and that's in my car, and everything worked out. I hit it. I hit the gas. I hit the gas at about 14 seconds, 15 seconds later. That's when you can really hear the engine roaring. That's what Alec heard, and then the phone gets tossed at the same spot where Maggie is in 30 seconds, because at 9:06:30, phone goes out and it lands there. She's got a 30-second backlight. It's on, and goes off at 9:07. Crazy. But at 9:07, phone's already sitting there. But where is Alec at 9:07? Well, at 9:06:53, he connects to his Suburban. That means he connects to the Suburban. His phone connects to it. That means he got in his Suburban and he started it. Or maybe he had one of the remote starts, but either way, he was close enough with his phone that his phone connected to it. Now, think about this for you guys that say, oh, Alec did it. Alec threw her phone. Maggie's phone connected to that Suburban. So at that time, he would have had a 50-50 shot of whether his phone connected or her phone connected. Think about that for a second. So Alec is back at 9:06:53 while her phone is already sitting on the side of the road. At 9:07:06, he leaves Moselle. Okay? And that's when he's starting out at the main gate, and that takes some time to drive out there. Um, so at 9:08:58, which takes him about 2 minutes, I guess, to get down to the main thing, he texts Maggie. This time he's going 44 miles an hour, starting to go and get up to go 44 miles an hour. And he texts Maggie. It's the infamous text, go into M's, be right back. And he spells right, R-I-T-E. So it wasn't Siri, because Siri would have spelled it right, R-I-T-E. Go into M's, be right back. And then he hits send. That takes 16 seconds. That takes 16 seconds for him to do that. And in 16 seconds from the time he left Moselle, the front gate of Moselle, to get him to where he hit send, takes 16 seconds. Yes, 16 seconds. Oh my God, it's crazy. And that's it. And then he speeds up. He goes maybe 50 because he slows down at Jonas Road, which is about another maybe minute, if that, to get to Walterboro Highway. And once he turns right on Jonas Road, you can see the time and distance he calls Buster. And why does he wait to call Buster? Because he knows he's got a right turn coming up and it's dark. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, it comes down to the absolute second. It doesn't fit with Alec Murdaugh, and you got to look at the evidence this way. I mean, believe what you want to believe. That's okay. Don't rip me down for me having an opinion that's different than yours. I mean, would you do that to your kids, your grandkids? Slap them upside the head, take them outside, and throw them in front of a car because they said something different? No. You just go, okay, let's just agree to disagree. But the facts are the same of what I just told you. Watch this video again. It doesn't change, I promise you. And it's all SLED information. It's directly from the SLED timeline. So there you go. That's it. Um, Saw some of you have forwarded or reposted my video. Thank you very much if you reposted my video because that is getting my name out there. Whether it's good or bad, you're getting my name out there. And people are hearing it, and I'm getting orders, and they're getting pre-orders, and that's fantastic. So thank you for doing your part, for putting my name in people's ears and eyes. I love it. That's it, Tori. Great job today. Appreciate it. I probably blew her mind up with all the information I was spouting off to her, but we had the book and we had a great time. And she's back in where she is tonight, and I am back here. So we'll talk to you guys later. Love you. Thanks again for everything. Books come out October 17th. See you later, Carmen.